All right, everybody, welcome back to another video. We have the results of the second sim here. So I'll go ahead and run through these. We will start with the Eastern Conference. The Knicks remain on top in the 1 seed in the East with Scoot and Cade. Scoot's a 90 overall now, dang. In 2, we have the Bulls. 3 is the Sixers, who I know made a lot of moves early in the season. 4th place is Tatum and the Cavs. Tatum's up to a 98. LaMelo and the Bucks are in 5th. The Magic stayed in 6th, I think. And the Bullets made a huge run. They're all the way up to 7th now. I know they had a bad start to the season, but they did have a positive point differential, so we kind of knew that they weren't going to stay that low. Out west, the Hawks obviously are insane. Their point differential increased even more because they made some more good trades, and they're now just even better than they were. I mean, the Bulls and the Warriors also, I think, improved their differential, but so did the Hawks, so there you go. But the Warriors are only 3 games behind somehow, the Hawks, which is crazy. They're also super good. They have Smart, Jokic, Embiid, Leonard, obviously. The Rockets are the 3 seed with Trae Young and Jalen Green. The Clippers are the 4 seed. 5, we have the Spurs, then Portland, the Suns, and so on, all the way down here. So you can see the standings for both conferences. I'll sort really quickly by points per game. So the points per game leader is the Hawks. The best defense in the league is also the Hawks, which explains why they have the best differential. Here are the top teams in terms of differentials, though. So it looks like the Hawks, West East, kind of a weird pattern there. With the Cavs, the next thing I'll go ahead and show is league leaders. That's the G League. Okay, so SGA is still leading. Oh no, Tatum is leading the league in points now. He beat out SGA. SGA is 2nd though. Steph is 3rd. Halliburton 4th. Jaylen Brown is 5th. Boncaro, Wemby down there a little bit. And finally Luka and Durant to round out the top 20. Wemby still averaging well above 15 rebounds a game. In terms of assists, it's Halliburton, who I think passed. I think at the beginning of the season, Garland was leading, so Halliburton passed him now. For steals, it's Herb Jones, Jonathan Isaac, LaMelo. Blocks, obviously Wemby, then Jaren Jackson. Turnovers, SGA. Field goal percentage, here's the top 10. And then 3-point percentage, here are your top 10. Leonard's still leading the league in 3-point percentage, which is pretty crazy. But a lot of good 3-point shooters on this list. The next thing that we'll do is show individual team stats. So I'll sort it by points per game and go over to 3-point shooting here, and then just scroll. So here we have the Sixers, who are a pretty good team again this year. Tatum and the Cavs. Obviously, Tatum is carrying that team. But any team with Tatum on it usually does well. He's kind of like the new LeBron, I think, ever since LeBron retired. The Grizzlies, I will say for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant, I do not think he played in that sim because he requested a trade, and so he's refusing to play until he gets traded. So we'll see what Patch does there. The Hornets, I forgot where they were. I know they got off to a good start this season, but I can't remember if they stayed high up in the standings or if they ended up dropping. Edwards and the Kings here. Edwards shooting it really well from 3. Dang. The number 1 team in the East remains the Knicks. Then we have the Lakers, who just traded for Jaren Jackson Jr. The Magic here. I know they did have like 3 guys averaging 20, I think, but all of that, their averages went down a little. The Mavericks, Nets, the Nuggets with Damian Augustine leading the way for them. He was the #1 pick a couple years ago, so it's good to see him starting to play really well. Hopefully he continues to improve. The Pelicans here with a couple 20 points per game scorers. Bridges shooting it really well from 3. I know Bridges has been on the trade block. He's a really good player, especially shooting almost 50% from 3. The Rockets here, who have improved a ton in the last year or so. The Spurs, who I think are remaining pretty steady in the middle of the conference. Then we have the Suns with Luka. Paul George and the Thunder. I think I saw the Thunder still in the playoff picture, which is good, because I know De'Aaron Fox is injured for the remainder of the season. It would suck to see them get kicked out of the playoffs because of that. But Paul George is pretty good, so he should carry. The #2 seed in the West here, the Warriors, and then finally your reigning champion Bullets with Halliburton, who's just playing extremely well. I'll show picks, I guess. And then cap tables, and then I think that's it. I guess I'll show free agents really quick also. But I showed extensions last video, so I'm not going to show those again. So there's everybody's picks. I'll show free agents, and then I'll show cap tables. Killian Hayes is still the top free agent, 24 years old, and just so you can see, he does have a B- potential, so does Isaiah Jackson. Kira Lewis, also A- potential, but we'll scroll down here just a little bit. I don't think anyone is too interested in these guys down here, but I'll just show them anyways for a little. And then young guys also. Nikita Titov. Always some guys with decent potential here. You could sign and park in the G League and they might improve. All right, I'll run through cap tables really quickly here, and then I think that is all for this video. Celtics have a lot of guys on minimums, dang. Grizzlies with Morant, who's sitting out, so we gave him some injury. The Hawks, who are the best team in the league by a long shot right now. Heat with Devin Booker, Scotty Barnes. Hornets, Jazz. Evan Mobley, Jalen Brunson. Mavericks still have some salary cap space. I think they had that last sim also. Not sure there's a lot of guys that they could put an offer in on. Same with the Nuggets. There's no one who's like really crazy good that you'd still want to offer. The Pelicans are right at the hard cap. I think the hard cap's 235, so they're like right there. Pistons are under, or over. Raptors, I'm sorry, are under. The Wolves, who traded for Bam. And then finally the reigning champ Bullets. I think Menace sent all of the award races, but I'll show them really quickly. MVP is Wemby, Judd Cage, and Rob Banks, both Magic rookies. This Rob Banks was the #1 pick, so you'd expect him to win Rookie of the Year maybe. Although 2K seems to value like blocks a lot, so if you're a rookie who gets some decent rebounding and blocks, then you're probably in for Rookie of the Year. Six Man, Asur, DPOY is also Wemby, Most Improved, Lawrence Ellis, who is playing really well with those 10 rebounds. Maybe like a little more scoring for him, but he is 7'2", and at least he's getting you those rebounds out there. So I'm probably gonna end the video there. I don't think there's anything else really to show. Yeah, I think I'll end the video there, but thank you guys for watching and good luck. Trade deadline will probably be tomorrow night, and then I think we'll do a playoff stream Friday, or we might do a playoff stream tomorrow night. Tomorrow is Friday, so we might do that tomorrow night, or maybe we'll do it sometime Saturday, but we'll announce. So thank you for watching and good luck. Someone please stop Cookie.